What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the show. So Senator Bernie Sanders was speaking out on the Senate floor earlier today. I'm going to play this clip because I think this is very important for us to take a look at. And the issue here and what's at stake when it comes to the extending the debt ceiling is the fact that there's going to be interruption if we don't. If we fail to extend the debt ceiling and we default, then our economy is going to be really in a bad situation, which means that we're going to be in a bad situation. And so it's important for us to listen to the warnings. The warnings are there. And we have two sides now. You have the Democrats that want to extend the debt ceiling, and you have the Republicans at this point that don't want to extend the debt ceiling, or they're not going to vote for extending the debt ceiling. In the Senate, you need 60 votes, which means that you need all 50 Democrats and you need 10 Republicans to vote for extending the debt ceiling. And if we can't get those 10 Republicans to vote for extending the debt ceiling, then this is what we're going to be looking at. Mid-October, we're going to be looking at a situation where our economy is really going to suffer from this, which means people will suffer, which means people on fixed income will suffer. People receiving Social Security, SSI, SSDI, they will suffer. So this is very, very important. And so that's why I'm going to show you the clip. We're going to talk a little bit about it after I show you the clip, just to kind of sum everything up. But this is a real serious situation. I know we've been waiting for the first infrastructure bill, the second infrastructure bill, but this is more important. This is more pressing at the present time because this can have a drastic effect on our economy. So that's what we're going to talk about today. But first off, on this channel, we talk about news that matters. If that sounds like something interesting to you, please subscribe to the channel and hit that little bell notification. That way you'll get notified anytime we put out a video. And like always, if you see my picture and my name in the comment section, make sure you also see a check mark next to my name. That check mark signifies that it's me. If you do not see that check mark, it's not me. It's someone trying to impersonate me. Okay, so let's get right over and listen to Senator Bernie Sanders on the Senate floor. Here we go.
Mr. President, Republican leader Mitch McConnell this morning once again reiterated that the Republican Party will not vote to lift the debt ceiling, and in an extraordinarily irresponsible manner, Republicans have indicated that they will not pay the debts incurred under the Trump administration. In his statement, as he has done time and time again, Senator McConnell implies that this debt ceiling has something to do with future spending. It does not. Like anyone who owns a credit card, the payments that are made are for past spending. In this case, spending incurred under the Trump administration. And let us be clear. If the United States, the largest economy in the world, defaults on its debt, it will plunge not only our country, but the entire global economy into what could become a severe economic depression. That means massive unemployment, higher interest rates, severe reduction in government services, and possible cuts in such programs as Social Security and Medicare. The irresponsibility of the Republican leadership is not just something that I worry about. According to press reports, former Republican Secretaries of State, Secretaries of Treasury Hank Paulson, who worked under George W. Bush, and Steven Mnuchin, who worked under Donald Trump, Republican Secretaries of the Treasury, both of them visited with Senator McConnell to make the case about the need to extend the debt ceiling.
Okay, so that was Senator Bernie Sanders on the Senate floor talking about extending the debt ceiling. Now, you heard Senator Sanders talk about Social Security and Medicare and say that it could cause cuts in both of those programs. So we're looking at a situation where this just not moving forward, extending the debt ceiling, could put us in a real bad situation. Now, Senator Sanders is not the only one that's talked like this. We heard Treasury Secretary Yellen say the same thing, that this could cause cuts, or this could be a situation where things will be delayed when it comes to Social Security. So just looking at the big picture here, this needs to happen. This debt ceiling needs to to be extended. And if it's not extended, we're going to be looking at a real bad situation when it comes to our economy on top of the pandemic that we're already facing. So we're going to have to see how politicians react to this. This is all political here. This is all political. So you have Republicans that have extended the debt ceiling in the past. They did it during the Trump administration. And like Senator Bernie Sanders was saying, this is a situation where this is the debt. This is stuff that you've already spent money on. We're just talking about paying your bills. And you have Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell saying, we don't want to pay our debts, or we want to leave it up to the Democrats, because that's kind of the way that they're going now. They're saying that you should add this to the $3.5 trillion reconciliation bill because we're not going to vote for extending the debt ceiling. So this is one big mess, and I've been talking about this for the last few days when it comes down to it. You have the first infrastructure bill. There's going to be issues with that. September 27th, are they going to be able to vote on this bill on September 27th? Then you have the second infrastructure bill, that human infrastructure bill. You have a divide among Democrats when it comes to how to move forward with that bill. And then we're looking at the government shutdown. We will be able to fund the government for 2022. They're still talking about that. And then on top of that, we're looking at this debt ceiling. So we have a lot of things that are going on right now, and I don't know how this is going to end. I really don't. And so this is one of those situations where this is very crucial for a lot of people, and this will affect everyone, because if our economy sinks, everyone will suffer, and we know that. Like Senator Sanders was saying, this is a global issue. Okay, this is not just the U.S., because if we suffer, guess what? That's global, because we spend the most money in the world. So if we're suffering and not spending money, that's going to affect economies all over the world. So I want to know what you guys think about this. So let me know your comments down below. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe for more, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.